Hello, Trinity. Our Gospel passage for this coming Sunday is the story of the feeding of the 5,000 in the Gospel of Matthew. This story feels particularly relevant to our context today for so many reasons. First, Jesus and his disciples share a meal outside in plain air, in the way that many of us are eating these days, should you feel in a comfortable place to go out and eat on a patio or in the parking lot of a restaurant in this current phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. Second, Jesus feeds people who are literally physically hungry. I am mindful this week of how in the city of New Haven, roughly 1 in 5 people experienced food insecurity before the pandemic, and these numbers have only increased since March. Communities of color are even more likely to struggle with hunger because of structural inequalities created through centuries of racism that we are still undoing. Jesus would have cared, in fact, Jesus does care about the physical reality of hunger in the world. Third, the feeding of the 5,000 is not just about physical hunger. It is also about spiritual, emotional hunger. Jesus is in a rough place in his ministry, and so he travels out of town to a place that matches his mood, a deserted place, a lonely place. And this is where the crowds follow after him because they, too, are spiritually and emotionally hungry for more. How many of us feel like we are in a deserted place, a lonely place right now, as we continue to experience social distancing and the loss of our in-person support structures, such as the old familiar way that we used to do church? In this world, there is so much hunger. Hunger for social interaction, hunger for the way things used to be, hunger for justice, hunger for actual physical food. Wherever your hunger comes from, you are welcome here. Bring your gnawing hunger, your emptiness, your need, your longing for something more. I believe that Jesus offers food that satisfies all of these types of hunger. So let's find it together. Join us at Trinity this coming Sunday for live stream worship on our website and our YouTube at 10 a.m. Join us for coffee hour on Zoom after the service. And consider coming in person to our 8 a.m. quiet morning prayer limited to 50 people with safety precautions. You are welcome here. Your hunger is welcome here. I look forward to seeing you soon.